What are you doing, little girl?
When Samantha Kristen gets ready to paddle,
All right, girlfriend, you gotta move.
she's almost always joined by her favorite traveling companion, a little 15-year-old mixed terrier dog named Abby, who loves getting out on the water.
All right, you ready, Abs? Let's go, little girl. I don't miss her that she's at home. I don't worry about her. I get to enjoy spending time with her.
Samantha and Abby have traveled all over the country, exploring wild places while paddling pristine waters.
We've paddled many of the rivers here in Tennessee and absolutely have had the most wonderful times. Traveled out west, a 6 or 8 week road trip, and just paddled everywhere. And it was just amazing.
Samantha and Abby are part of a growing trend, people paddling with dogs.
When we first opened, I had a lot of people that would show up or they would call and say, hey, is it okay if I bring a dog? Now, when people ask, can I bring a dog? We have the great answer of yes.
But before you take your dog out on the water, you need to have a plan, which is why Dawn invited Samantha to Dog Days on the Duck. Part fundraiser for a local dog shelter and part seminar.
That is the set of your boat. If she's having to do that all day without that traction pad, that's going to be hard for her.
For folks wanting to learn more about doggy paddling.
Many people who love the outdoors also have dogs, and we want to make sure that we had good information out there.
Rule number 1, get your dog a personal flotation device.
The handle is going to help you load your dog. It's going to help you maintain control of your dog in crazy water.
I think it's very important, regardless of your paddling ability or your swimming ability, to have that life jacket on. That is going to provide you with a level of safety that you may not be able to provide for yourself. Same is true for the dog. We all make the assumption that dogs can swim, and generally they do swim well, but many of them will swim to the point of exhaustion.
While you should always have a leash for your dog, never ever leash them to your boat.
Because if your boat gets overturned, your dog could get hung up, and they need to be able to swim to shore safely and unencumbered.
Training your dog to respond to basic voice commands is a big help.
I encourage stop, stay, come, and leave it. Those are 4 very basic safety commands that translate well to any environment, and they're relevant in any situation.
Dogs get thirsty too, so be sure to pack some water and food for your furry friend, and for those special calls of nature we all have.
You can either bury it, just like you would for yourself, or you can pack it out. Either one is perfectly acceptable. If you choose to pack it out, then I encourage you to consider taking a hard plastic container like those ones that the lunch meats come in.
Matching the size of your dog to the size of your boat is important. And to keep you both safe, don't try doggy paddling until you can confidently control your craft on the water.
Because as they move, the boat's going to rock side to side, and that needs to be something you're ready to handle.
One of the greatest things about getting out in nature is seeing wildlife.
Look, look.
But don't assume that your animal knows how to handle all the wild you'll encounter.
We make an assumption that dogs are going to revert to this natural state, and they're going to automatically know to stay away from snakes. They're going to know not to go near the edge of a bluff. We have to remember they are domestic like we are, and not all of those things come naturally.
Which is why it's a good idea to keep your dog leashed when you're on land.
What you got, Abs?
Dogs are a lot like kids in the way they need our care and attention, so plan accordingly. And your next doggy paddling adventure can be one you'll both cherish.
I absolutely love being on the water with my dog. I especially love camping with her. It's amazing. I love it.